If you've just joined us, our guest in this episode of Question Time is the Acting Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Baba Jaro. Don't go away. Could there have been a more independent and forensic inquest into this accident?
The possibilities are there. It depends on the owners of the vessels. They can go to the court. The court can order for the investigation. They can decide to settle among themselves. They can decide to invite private class investigators to come and look at the situation and investigate for them. So the possibility is there, but actually, as I said, it depends on the owners of the vessels.
Some have called for a more comprehensive investigation involving the Army, Police, and Navy. Would you say that would yield a better outcome in terms of investigation?
Yeah, you know, when you have collaboration, you have many people involved, certainly you get more ideas. Therefore, if all are involved, yeah, something good, something better, the possibility for something better to come out of it is very, very high. But again, why do you bring in the Navy? Why do you bring in all the others? Well, it's not beyond NIMASA. And what is there is beyond even the Navy. Beyond the police cannot even go as far as NIMASA can go. Those who can go as far as NIMASA can go is the Navy. And the depth where the thing has gone, as I said, as a nation, we don't even have the facility that can go that deep. So involving them, if they come in, as I said, many ideas, better results may come. But I think it may amount to a duplication of efforts.
Who caters for the injured victims?
Well, as we said, as an agency, we will foot the bill for their medication. Any bill at all that comes, we will take care of that as an agency.
The owners of Empty Tank says NIMASA's intervention is unsatisfactory. What's your reaction to this?
Because their understanding of the incidents is different. We're looking at it from the international angle. You see, Empty Tank is not a Nigerian vessel. It's a Tanzanian flag. Empty Elixir is a Greece flag. So none of them are Nigerian vessels. That is one thing that people need to understand. We have limits where we can go into what we can do in this accident. The owners, the flag in Greece gave us the authority to do the investigation. And we did it to the international standard. So the owners of Empty Tank, their understanding may vary because they are looking at it from a different angle. They are saying Nigerian crew is on board. That is true. Lives are lost. That is true. But an accident has happened. It has happened. What else can we do? We can do our best to see that at least in the international eyes, we're not seen as being biased. And that is what NIMASA tried to do. So they may see it differently, but as far as we're concerned, we did all that we could do to the standard that is recognized everywhere in the world.
What's your response to those urging NIMASA not to allow Empty Elixir sail out of the country waterways until justice is being done?
It's not a function of NIMASA to do that. What NIMASA is to do, as I said, is to look at the cause of the accident, get the report that they can get, and the onus of detaining Empty Elixir rests on the owners of Empty Tank. They can go to court. The court can give them injunction. The court can say the vessel cannot sail. But NIMASA doesn't have the right internationally to do that.
Some say Empty Elixir was too big a vessel to have been allowed to ply that particular nautical waterways of Nigeria's coast. That raises questions about Nigeria's maritime standards and safety standards.
I don't want to agree with that saying because the owners of these vessels also have interests in their vessels. You know, there are dangers of vessels plying waters that are too shallow for them. And therefore, the waters are deep enough. Empty Elixir has been coming. In fact, it came with some products. It offloaded some. So I don't think it is in the waters where it shouldn't be. I don't think so.
There seems to be a misunderstanding on what should be the exact role of NIMASA. Some say that NIMASA should concentrate on checking the seaworthiness of vessels and also to ensure that the crew are properly certified and well equipped. But now they've accused NIMASA of running aground the shore, pretending to be defending the country's maritime area.
Yeah, it's also stemmed from lack of understanding. You know, NIMASA and Navy are collaborators. All of us are to maintain security, safety on the waters. NIMASA does with the merchant shipping aspect because internationally, no arm is allowed on vessels. So the Navy cannot board a vessel. International regulation disallows that. So NIMASA has a duty of boarding vessels. We go with the Navy, yes, but they don't board. Their own is to maintain control. And that's why NIMASA is involved. We go, we inspect the vessels, survey them, inspect the crew, make sure everything is okay, which is NIMASA's work. And some of these vessels cannot come near shore because of their size. So we have to run around the waters. We have to go there, inspect them, survey them, and come back. So somebody is saying that we're usurping Navy's work. Maybe it's because of lack of understanding.
You can also be a part of this conversation by sending your comments to our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Coming up on Question Time, why are Nigeria's waterways still classified high-risk zones? Find out when we come back.